Evening all, Remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Quest video. Now this is my series of videos where I take a look at games that are confirmed as coming to the Oculus Quest, but are also already available on the Oculus Rift. So I play them on the Oculus Rift, you can have a little look, see what it's like, we'll have a little conversation about how we think it might be different to the Oculus Rift version when it comes to the Quest, and maybe sort of touch on sort of, you know, what it's like if potentially it could come to the Oculus Go as well. But you know, that's obviously not a guarantee, but we'll have a little discussion about that anyway. I've done a few of these already. I plan to do a lot more before the Oculus Quest comes out, so make sure you let me know in the comments down below if there's any games you want to kind of see, you want me to kind of have a look at. Give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. So in this video we're going to take a look at Moss. Moss is a very cute platform game for the Oculus Rift, and it's been confirmed to come to the Oculus Quest. So whether it'll be a launch day game or not, we're not sure. Hopefully it kind of will be, but it is a very cute platformer where you kind of play this kind of floating being that Moss is kind of aware of. Moss is a little mouse, and you use your left stick on your left controller to move Moss around. On the right controller you use a couple of buttons to jump and to attack, and you can, as a sort of omnipotent being, interact with the environment to help Moss get through. So for example, grabbing things and moving them to make paths for Moss to get from one part to another. It is a very cute platformer and it's definitely one to check out. So let's have a little look at Moss, and at the end we'll do a little wrap up and kind of answer any questions, and we'll give you my kind of final thoughts. So here we are in the very first level of Moss. So it's a cute platformer where you take control of Moss, a cute little mouse. So you use the left stick to move him around, the right button to attack, and the other one to jump. And the great thing with 6 Degrees of Freedom is that you can get right in. Oh, look how cute he is. Look how cute little Moss is. Hey little Moss, hello. Right, so we need to figure this puzzle out, don't we? So you basically use your sort of omnipotent sort of presence to kind of help guide Moss where he needs to go and get him through the levels. So this, we can grab things like this, we can slow it down for Moss to get onto. So we need to slow this down, no, not the right bit. So here, no, slow again. Come on Moss, we're going to find a bit where for you to get on. We don't want to drop in the water, otherwise he drowns. There we go. And then it slowly goes this way and we'll slow it down. And oh, there we go, he jumped up. Can he jump up there? Oh, then he can wiggle across there. We can get him up. Up you get, Moss. There you go. Can you run up there? No. Oh, we can drop down here though. Can he jump back up there? Oh no, how'd you get back up there, Moss? Oh, jump over here, jump up there. Ah, there we go. So we can grab this little map. There's a little sort of collectible. Woo! High five, Moss. Pink. Alright, jump up here. Up we get. Where are you going? Can you go up there, can you? I've got to go. Oh, he's tiptoeing across the roof. Can you get up there? And then back over there. Oh, tiptoe and tiptoe. And we've got to get across to this lever over here to be able to pull this bridge down so Moss can get across. So once again, we can grab this, slow it down, and then Moss can jump across. Pull the lever. How do you pull it? Oh, there you go. Use the attack button. And then there's the bridge. And now we can
priceless grains from the hourglass.
Now we can jump back down again. And it's a very cute interactive story. Like Moss gives you the occasional look, the occasional little wave. It is a very cool platform. It is one you could play sitting down, but the 6 Degrees of Freedom in this one allows you to kind of lean in and look him as he goes around. Look.
Lose himself in tales of its legend.
There's a giant squirrel with a saddle on. Do you get to ride it? Let's go inside the house. I mean, could this work on the Oculus Go? Yeah. I mean, you could use a touchpad potentially or a gamepad to control it. Then we get some story. Let's skip the story a little bit. Let's get some more gameplay, but it is a very cute story, very well narrated. And back in again we go. So yeah, could this work on the Oculus Go? Yeah, it probably could. Dull the graphics down a lot. Just use the sort of touchpad to move Moss around, or just click to make him move around. Oh, hello Moss. You alright, mate? You asleep? Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. You can kind of half interact with certain things. and kind of get yourself right into the story. Look, it's actually quite surreal how close you can get to sort of looking and
Hey, kid.
technically interacting with it. Look, these are your kind of glowing hands. Oh,
Hey, kid.
you're waking him up.
I know
Over here,
your
over here,
uncle
Moss.
went. I can show you.
He knows where your uncle went. Let's go.
Gold now, very important. Bring
you
that
wake him up?
glass and your sidekick too. We're going to need
Sidekick?
them.
I ain't no sidekick. Ah, right, let's go.
We'll
Let's go
call-
find your uncle.
Hey, Starthing, wait.
Starthing, wait. Alright,
Quill
so
had
we can
never
find it.
met a Starthing.
Not this way, that way maybe?
Vampire
Oh, there you go.
stories.
That's
They
the
often
Starling.
meddled in the lives of mortals. And when they
So I have
appeared,
played a little bit of this before. I've had to uninstall it and start again, sort of thing, because a new computer and whatever. So I am starting on the first level, but it is
passage
very
to the
cute.
eastern gate was
I'm just
strictly
controlling Moss
forbidden.
with the.
But
the right
despite her
stick.
promise, Quill
Oh,
knew
can I
in
open this
her
gate for him?
heart that
There we go.
Uncle Argus needed her. Quill
Oh, hair.
demanded
Moss is a hair.
answers.
full of
Starting,
that.
you can't just barge in here with your riddles.
The story is really cute, really nice,
What do
and
you
it's really
know?
a really well put together sort of puzzle game, like these sort of things. Like you can pull them over to help.
Trouble your uncle's heading for is the kind only you and that silent giant up there can get him out of.
Just push it in a bit more. Oh, there you go. I'll push it in and she can go down there. I can move this one out of the way. She can come around here. And jump up there. And jump up there. And scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot up there. Oh no! Missed. Come on, Moss. Here you go, mate. Over here. Very well animated. Very, very cutely animated. That's what I need. You pull this out now so you can walk across it, or she can walk across it. There we go. Come on, Moss. Up there. You really do kind of feel like you're in part of the story, kind of involved here. How close can I get?
Kid, urged the Starling. And don't forget to tuck your ears in.
Oh. Bye. You go have fun. We're going to end this video. We're showing people what this game is like. And that it's definitely worth getting, looking forward to. There's Moss, a super cute platform game. Now, it was only a quick look. It wasn't much of a level, but I think you get a good kind of feel for what Moss is about and what's included. For me, I think it's as I say, a cute platformer. Very, very well done. The puzzles are engaging. There were a few times where I was playing some of the later levels where I was kind of thinking, how do I do this? How do I figure it out? And then it just kind of clicks and you do it, because it's a combination of Moss doing things, so controlling Moss, making Moss go somewhere, doing something, and then also you as kind of this godly being kind of leaning in, grabbing stuff, moving stuff around, helping Moss kind of navigate those levels. And it is it's engaging. The story is good, the narration is good, and it looks really good as well. Will it look like that when it comes to the Oculus Quest? I think it will look close. I don't think Moss is kind of massively advanced in graphics. I think if anything, the animation of Moss, sort of the little characteristic Moss does, are super cute, kind of really bring you in. So it should look pretty similar. I imagine it won't look as good. I mean, I do have a pretty high-end PC, so you've got to kind of compare, you know, a £3 PC that I've got to, you know, a 400 quid all-in headset. So you've got to be realistic, but I think it'll look pretty similar. Could it come to the Oculus Go? I think Moss could come to the Oculus Go. Maybe you could use the touchpad or the Oculus Go controller and maybe a gamepad to move Moss around, and you could probably pretty much do everything in that. Will we see it? I very much doubt it. But on the Oculus Quest, I think it's going to be pretty much a must-have title. Gameplay-wise, I think it will play really well on the Oculus Quest. Those sort of two controllers and being able to lean in and look at the environment, I think is really cute. Sort of really be able to have a look. There's a few times where Moss was running through a tunnel or something, and I was able to kind of peek around and look where Moss had gone, make sure they were going the right way, and all that sort of stuff, looking up and down to kind of make sure you know, everything was happening as it should do, and it works really well. You could easily play it seated. You don't have to worry about sort of standing up playing it like I was. You could play it seated. I think that would be absolutely fine, no sort of issues, which I think is nice. It's kind of bridging that gap between the Quest and the Go a little bit, because I think a lot of people going from the Go will be used to those seated experiences and probably prefer them. So sort of sitting back, relaxing, being more of a traditional video game I think there's still a market for that sort of stuff, and that's where Moss comes in. There's a lot of playability in that, super cute, and you know, I think I'm definitely looking forward to it. So it's great to see that's been announced for the Oculus Quest. As always, I'm always interested to know what you think about these games. Is Moss something you'd be looking forward to? Is this one game you'd be looking to get? Let me know in the comments down below. If you've played it already on Rift and you've got really far, let me know what your thoughts are about the game. Is it worth the money that you paid for it, and is it something you'd recommend to others? If you do find this series of videos useful, please give them a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't, that's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it, but do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it. I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video, and that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.